For this last question, we have the expression 1 over square root of 2x plus 1, and we're also finding the domain here. Now we want to be careful because it's a fraction and it's also a square root within the fraction. So all of our concern is focused on the denominator because we know that the denominator cannot be equal to 0. So because of that, we have the not equal to 0, but then a square root will tell us that it has to be greater than or equal to 0. Because the square root is in the denominator, we need to set the denominator just greater than 0. We know that it can't be equal to 0 because it's in the denominator of a fraction. So we're going to use this, just greater than 0. And that's what we're going to set the inside equal to. The inside of the square root, 2x plus 1, is just greater than 0. And when we solve for that, we can subtract by 1. 2x is greater than negative 1. And now if I divide by 2 on both sides, I'll have x is greater than negative 1/2. And if I graph this on a number line's going from negative infinity to positive infinity. My value I have is negative 1/2. Because my x is on the left-hand side, I know that my inequality, it's pointing to the right. It's a greater than sign, so then it's going towards positive infinity. And when I graph that on an interval notation, that's going from negative 1/2 to positive infinity. And I will use a parentheses because this is greater than. If it was greater than or equal to, I would close it with a bracket on the negative 1/2. And the infinity will always get a parentheses.